9 at 9 has puppy dogs, skiing birds and fashion blogs. Start at 9, go down to 1. Oh, McGee, we're having fun.
All right, Morgan, you're up first.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, number 9. I wanted to make sure I let that whole little song play because, yesterday Larry called me out.
Yeah, he did.
All right, number 9, guys. If you're afraid of heights, this is not the place for you. It's a mountain house high above the Italian house. It looks a bit unstable, but architects assure us it's perfectly balanced on the tiny little ledge there. The location is remote and isolated, and most hikers avoid this area. So they built this to encourage more people to rediscover the location and give it a shot. If you can make it there, you and 7 friends will be rewarded with breathtaking views, not to mention a kitchen, a dining room, and 8 comfortable beds. Doesn't mention a bathroom, so that's up for debate, but if you're strong enough and courageous enough to hike there, you can probably figure that part out.
7 people?
Well, 1, 2,
All right.
3, 4. Boy, there are 7 of us in this room right now.
Boy, that sounds great.
Number 8, last year people couldn't get enough of those blow-up pools for the backyard. But this year, it's all about the inflatable hot tubs. This one's on Amazon for around $650. Yeah, those are the people jumping in. Inflatable hot tub. It comes with a heated water system and bubble jets, and it's got a pretty high rating considering it's inflatable. It's the Coleman Salu-Spa.
But then what do? You have to empty that out at
Yeah, it's not that
nighttime,
big. You drain it, and
That's a lot of work. Do you ever try to
Right.
drain just a kiddie pool and then you got
Yeah.
that? I mean, that's a hot tub.
who
You
has the time to
That's
fill
a
up
lot
an
of time.
inflatable hot tub? What are you doing today that you're so busy?
There's just a lot to do.
Yeah.
Always a lot to do.
You going to the Sybaris with your gentleman friend?
Yeah.
You don't have to empty out that
Yeah,
hot tub.
you got a busy calendar now, don't you,
You guys
Robin?
are the ones who like the Sybaris,
you
Larry.
do.
You're
Yeah.
the one who's familiar
Don't
with that
deflect.
place.
What's new in your life?
There's
Anything?
nothing new in my life.
Yeah.
We're going to get to the bottom of
Yeah,
this.
you're darn right we are, Larry. I don't care if we have to do a rendition. We're going to figure this out.
Number 7.
Of course, there's been a huge surge in people ordering takeout food in the past 12 months, and many people feel good about ordering from local joints, helping them stay open. But the money for some of that local food isn't really going to mom and pop places. That's because a few of the big corporate restaurant chains created virtual brands on the delivery app. So if you ordered Cosmic Wings thinking it was from a local place, no, it's from Applebee's.
That's okay. Delicious nonetheless.
It's just wings with 3 Chicago cooking locations. That's Chili's.
What?
The Tender Shack, that's Outback Steakhouse. These brands are virtual only. The corporation just opened kitchen spaces and made up some new names to capitalize on the delivery boom.
Wow, that's
Look at-
dirty.
Well,
If those chains advertise on WGN Morning News, I say good for you.
Yes.
And if you don't, I
Yeah.
say you are a sneaky SOB.
Yep.
We don't like you.
all right, number 6. Since most of us can't get to Australia right now, we're bringing some of Australia to you. The stunning waterfalls of the Uluru. It rained so much last year, or last week, I should say, that waterfalls began cascading down the rock face. And if you're wondering, this is taller than the Chrysler Building in New York, and it's normally bone dry. So the waterfalls are really a sight to see. In fact, this only happens about once every 50 years. There's just one little problem. Park officials are dealing with an army of burrowing frogs.
Oh, boy. Worst kind.
That turned up to feed on all the centipedes. There's like biblical plagues going on, right?
Yeah.
Frogs?
Yep.
Yep. You know where there's not one going on? In your house.
That's right,
That's
'cause I'm
right.
inside.
Yep.
All right, number 5, guys. Here's a fun Instagram follow. If you have nothing better to do, it's called Thanks for Calling, and it's a compilation of shots of people on phone calls in movies and TV shows. It's gaining popularity, and it's kind of hard to determine why. But people who like it say it's fun, and these images, see these pretty images from the movies, and then they think about how it plays out into the plot.
Morgan, you're right. It sounded like there was a noise
get it.
coming from your shot. Did anybody else hear that?
Did you fall down?
That's
happened?
the baby playing upstairs.
Yeah. Well, ask him to keep it down. We're doing professional television right now.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
sure
not
it's
a baby anymore. The baby's
Yeah.
about 6
They're
years
not.
old
Yeah.
now.
Probably fine.
You've been home for that long,
Sorry,
haven't you?
toddler.
Kid needs to have a little respect for what I
He's
do for a
15
living.
months, almost.
You know?
I order you to be quiet.
I would just like to say this delay's gotten much better over the course of the year, and they're now up to about 6 seconds now, I think, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You know how we could avoid the delay? If you came to work.
We'll send Curtis
Larry,
to
this
pick
is
you up
not
if
my
driving in
doing.
is an issue.
Don't.
Listen,
It's fine, Morgan. Don't
actually,
listen.
that sounds fine, yeah.
All right, number 4, looking to make a move or looking for a change of pace, there's a new website for people willing to relocate. MakeMyMove.com is an online directory designed to connect people with cities and towns across the U.S. Just click on one of the cities on the site. You'll find a list of incentives, including tax breaks, cash bonuses, mortgage forgiveness, or tuition reimbursement. There are lots of places to choose from, especially in smaller towns where officials are looking for people to move there and help stimulate the old economy.
That's cool.
Mississippi. I'll pass. Number 3. Come on. We were all thinking it.
Yeah, no,
Number
I think
3.
any place south of Virginia is a pass for me, to be honest.
Just stop
Yes.
it.
Number 3, being a lifeguard in LA is a good gig. 7 lifeguards in Los Angeles County, California made more than $300,000 in 2019.
Wait a minute. They all really dress like Baywatch?
Yeah, sure. 82 of them made more than 200 grand. The news
Wow.
comes from a government watchdog group. The top lifeguard had a base salary of 205 with perks worth 60 grand. You get like a bonus when you rescue somebody?
Wait a minute. I
And
can't
if you
believe-
don't rescue anybody, you should get some of that money back.
Yeah. Those top paid didn't distinguish themselves with any
Yeah.
acts of heroism. The guys who won medals for actual rescues ranked near the bottom of earners, but don't feel bad. Most of them made 150 grand or more. The Watchdog Group and Forbes, who reported on their findings, had no answer for why the lifeguards are paid so much. Listen, if you're drowning, you'll pay whatever
Yeah.
for a little help.
I just can't believe they're actually dressed like Baywatch. So Baywatch was really right on the money?
real
Well,
life.
you're darn right it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
that was
they're all that
those
good
were all
looking.
ripped from the headline stories in Baywatch. All based on true stories.
All right, number 2, Twitter does not keep statistics on what gets the most likes, but there are some organizations out there keeping lists of the most liked tweets. The most liked tweet ever was the one tweeted from Chadwick Boseman's account announcing that he had died from cancer in 2020. Heartbreaking. Here's a look at 3 of the other most liked tweets. At number 3, former President Obama tweeted, "No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion." Number 9, most liked tweet, Macaulay
yeah.
Culkin in 2020. "Hey guys, want to feel old? I'm 40. You're welcome." And this is one from May of 2020. Comedian Andy Milonakis tweeted, "Congratulations to the astronauts that left Earth today. Good choice." Yeah, that's
good.
all right. I
Sure.
don't know if that would be the
Yeah,
top
it's
10.
timely,
It's all right.
I guess. And yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan, you have number 1.
All right, guys, number 1. Here is a cool trick.
Knuckle in there.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
No way. Knuckle in there.
Is that real?
Yeah, that looks real.
No way.
Look
All
at
right.
that jumbo Jenga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
That's a fun game.
Now, there's a good time.
Yeah. Not really a strong finish when you're finishing with Jenga, but that is the 9 at 9.
9 and 9, it's my favorite